Hi Libra, what's up? I'm Love from Leo. And today's video, as you already know, is for January 7th through the 31st. And this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let's go ahead and look at your card. Let you get into your energy here. The scales, balance. My lovely Libra. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Beginning of January. Here we go. For Libra. Okay, so I've seen the first card out. Alrighty, so starting off for your January 7th, we have the Knight of Swords here. So it seems to be that there was a lot of mental thought that was put into something, and it's finally being executed. For some of you, I also feel like, whoa, I saw that card. Here we go. Okay, so for some of you, it was more about letting something go because you felt betrayed or something wasn't fair, and you felt like, okay, this is the end of that. I also feel like because of whatever was like a betrayal, it caused you to feel less confident in yourself. But once you figured out why or the truth behind it, I feel like you were like, oh no, like I'm not going to be feeling crazy or below someone because of their actions. And so you know, your Libra self was like, this is not right, this is not justified, and I'm going to do something about it. So whether you did the right thing or the wrong thing, we'll see as we go, okay? Eight of Wands here. So there's some things that are kind of in the wind, you know? There's some things that are just kind of open that are like signs to you. And for some Libras, I feel like you're paying attention to them, but for others, I feel like you're not paying attention to them. So let's see what these signs are. What signs are there I need to be paid attention to? Alright, here we go. Okay, so you went down the wrong path. There could have also been an Aries involved, but I think it's more about you being a little bit more naive in a situation or dealing with someone who's a little bit more experienced, and they kind of got the best of you in that situation. For some, it could have been a three-party type of situation with some infidelity, or just maybe just having too much fun and not doing what you are most proud of in the moment. We then move to the Two of Cups in reverse. So it seems as though there was no love really here in the situation, or if there ever was, and it's faded away. But I feel like there's a sense of disharmony because at one point it seemed as though there was harmony, and then after all of these things unfolded, you were like, okay, shit, there's no love here, okay? So let's go ahead and see who this is involving. Alrighty, here we go. So this is involving a situation where it was kind of fate. Maybe universe needed to show you the path that you're going down, maybe the people that you're surrounding yourself with. It could have very well been a Scorpio in the mix, or maybe this is just a time for you to go through some maybe less than perfect moments so that you can be a little bit more humble and move on into a rebirth state for yourself. AKA just moving away from certain people that don't need to be around you, or maybe just moving into a certain lifestyle that fits you better and fits your soul for a greater purpose. All right, so let's go ahead and move to the middle of your January. Here we go. First card out. Okay, so it seems as though we do have the Sun card here, so this is a really good card to see. This is also saying that you will get what you want, what you've been wanting. It's just going to come in a package that you haven't really, that you'll never guess that it will come in. So let's go ahead and see what it is that you want, Libra. Libra. I don't know why. I just had like Libra come like full across my face, like in my head. Alrighty. So protection, strength. So this could be a Leo actually coming through. Someone that you feel very safe with. But definitely a Leo's influence. So maybe a unison type of thing with the Libra and a Leo. If not that, then it could be a Leo coming in to kind of help you feel more protected and give you a boost. And and strength, or maybe give you some advice, something of that sort. But I do think that a Leo is going to have something to do with the progression of how you're feeling and how you kind of move on from the situation. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. So you're feeling very confident and comfortable in your domestic life. This is also being more independent and working for the things that you have in your life. And I think that's very important for you at this moment in time. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so some of you could actually be spending more than usual. This could be because you have something new in your life that you have to, you know, kind of splurge on, or maybe you're just being a little bit more loose with your money. Let's see what more I can get on that. Sometimes this card could also mean that you are being more open instead of quiet about things that are going on in your life. Or also it could just mean that you're not being on top of your money, like you're being a little bit more loose than you should be with your finances. Okay, so the reason behind that is because you're not asking for spiritual help, or maybe financially you also are not asking for help because you feel like you don't need it. Maybe you are financially okay, but you're not being conservative with your money. And it's not terrible, but you do need to focus on your priorities. You need to make sure you're spending on the right things so that it doesn't just go down the drain, okay? So finances are going to be kind of a big thing in the middle of your January, going towards the end. And it's probably just going to take you being a little bit more mentally aware that you're spending, okay? So let's go ahead and move to the end of your January. End of January. Here we go. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles here, and it's in reverse. So typically when I see this, it usually means that you are leaving a situation that no longer serves you, and it could be for selfish reasons or for reasons that you feel very strongly about. This could also be a Capricorn who's being a little bit more manipulative, or just any type of person in your life who is supposed to be committed to you that is not 100%. So let's go ahead and see what more I can get on this situation. Okay, so this deals with someone who's been in this transitionary period with you, someone who could have been a help at one point. I feel as though now they're not helping you because they want to. It could be a situation of trying to be manipulative or trying to have control. I don't think this is a bad person, but I feel like this person is someone who's around you who people would tell you, or people can tell you that this is a bad person. You would never believe them. Or people would tell you, you know, I don't think they have your best interest, but you're like, oh no, this is my friend, this is my person that I'm with, my partner, whatever. It seemed as though they were helping at one point, but now it's like becoming a manipulation thing. And I think it's you may be the person helping them. And now it's like, okay, are you really helping them, or are they just using you as a crutch? Okay, so make sure you're not being used in any type of way. Yeah, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. So this is someone who's being very manipulative. Okay, so be very careful, because they can be very good with their words. Someone who can talk a really good game, and this could be you, honestly, because it is an air sign. But I do feel as though for a lot of you, it's someone else that's doing it towards you. Okay, so moving towards this card, we have the Hangman upright. So this is saying that you really need to just take some time to sit back and let things fall into place the way that they need to, and then make your decision, okay? So what are we waiting on? What situation? Okay, so Two of Wands. So maybe you're trying to figure out if you should move on or stay in a situation, and the answer will come to you, but you need to watch and just see things play out on their own. It's probably not the best time to make any movements or judgments or decisions just yet, okay? Moving to this card. This is the last card of your January. And so you're ending off your January with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it seems as though if you don't, a lot of you seem like you won't wait to make a decision. Before you, like I said, before you make your decision, you need to wait and see how things are playing out. But a lot of you seem to just rush in and do something physically, make a reaction physically to something, and it doesn't play out in your favor. It might backfire. So let's go ahead and see what is being done. What was done too quickly for Libra in the end of January? There we go. Some of you tried to get back at the other person for sure, and it was some deceitful type of energy happening. This could also have been that person who was being manipulative is coming right back here, and you're reacting to something that you found out about this person. And yes, you have the right to feel how you feel, but at the same time, you have to be smart about what you're doing, okay? You have to be the one who's in control and realize that you're in control, okay? Part of being, you know, the scales and having balance is to kind of realize that you are the judge. So you have to think as a judge. You have to be a little bit more stable with your thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? Or else it could just be really chaotic for you. We have the Queen of Wands here. So this could have involved an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this could just mean that you are kind of boxing up and realizing your own potential as a leader and as an inspirator, or whatever it is that you do. The feeling from within is going to start feeling like, okay, I'm finally grasping what it means to be the leader of something, okay? So this is like you're learning. But you could also have learned from the mistake that you made, or moving too fast. It could have shown you, okay, that's not the way to go next time. And you own it, and you move on from it. I definitely see this January as a to be continued type of situation, like it's going to spill over into February. But from what I'm seeing now, it seems as though everything is okay for the most part, but there seems to be a person who is like popping up here and there, and they're not supposed to be here, or they're doing things that you could live without, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doing things that's causing issues when it doesn't have to cause anything. So figure out who that is. If you need a little bit of help on figuring out what's going on in your life, or if you need any assistance with anything that is involved with tarot or astrology, please don't hesitate to email me at lovefromaleo@gmail.com, and we can get a personal reading going for you. I enjoyed reading for you. I hope that you will come back February so you can see what's going on, because I definitely think a lot of things will be spilling over into your February, okay? So don't fret. Don't be too, afraid of anything. I think you can handle everything that's happening, but just keep a close eye on whoever is doing some fishy things, okay? I'm Love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, then one day I will be. And until next time, Libra, I will see you very, very soon. Bye, lovely.